Hey, this is Pete from Keep It Sharp. Wanted to do another video today explaining something. Many times when I'm out in the field, whether it be a hairstylist or a groomer, and you say, hey, convex scissors cost this much, bevel edge costs this much, people don't know the difference. And so I wanted to kind of go on one on what a convex edge is and what you should be looking for after you get your scissors sharpened. So we're gonna stick to the convex edge today. What is that? And I did another video, if you look back through mine, about convexing. If you want pictures, I did that in there. But essentially, what we're gonna do here is, here's your scissor, and I've just taken a scissor apart, because every time I sharpen a scissor, I take it completely apart, clean it up. So, okay, here it is sideways. Look at this. So it's flat. And what happens is, this top part goes down. We're going to just do general now. A sloping to a nearly razor sharp edge. Okay? That's a convex. What a bevel edge is if the side, okay, so this inner edge of your scissor is going to have a bevel on it, a flat, almost flat, 90 degrees, but actually it comes back. They're usually 25, 30, something, 10. They could be, they could be flat, but there's some sort of flat edge on there. That is a bevel edge, and that is not what you're wanting on convex edge beauty shears. Hope I'm being clear. If I'm not clear on something, please leave a comment. I'll try to straighten it out with you. This is truly education. So I'm going to bring these each up and show you. And then sometimes what I find is the ladies will have a little bevel on their scissor after it's been sharpened, and they don't understand why it doesn't stay sharp as long. And that's the difference. One of the differences with if someone puts a bevel edge on your convex edge scissor, it will cut, and it is sharp. Sharpness is relative. It's not as sharp as a convex edge, and that's why a little bevel on your scissor will cause it to go dull quicker. Now, the other thing about and I get this all the time, is how long will a scissor stay sharp? It really, sharpeners are not messing with you when they can't tell you, because it depends. I go to Great Clips. Those gals do like 400 cuts a month. Theirs go dull way quicker than a stylist that does 1 or 2 a day, and I forget what that works out for a month. It's not 400. So another great one I heard was, if you put, I think before they used to say put a nickel in a jar, and when you get up to so many, I think it was 400, but now I guess you got to put dimes in. I haven't done the math on that. You could do something like that when you get up. Essentially, when you get up to about a $40 level, it's time to sharpen again. I don't know if that's true, but it sounds neat. It would be a cool way to save up for your sharpening. But so, what you're looking for, the other thing they're going to do, and this is the other thing, it just has to do with a convex edge scissor. And you see which one of these is better. I don't know if you can see it. You've got the convex edge going down. Remember, your scissor slopes down to the sharp edge. But underneath that, there's a flat spot. And if you turn it around, see this way, there's a flat spot that runs right up under the sharp edge. And that's called the ride line. If that isn't, oh yeah, you can almost see it there. Here we go, let's see. I see a lot of guys do this. I don't know if it works. I hope you can see it. There's usually a little shiny, flat, essentially, but they're small, right along that cutting edge underneath. And that's another very important thing for the sharpness and for the longevity of how long the scissor is going to stay sharp, okay? So here we go. Here's one that's convexed. The other one I deliberately beveled, and I'm hoping these will show And if they don't, I'll watch this. If they don't show real good, then we'll try to do another one later, maybe on a bench or something. But here is your, this is your convex edge. See how that just slopes down? Real nice. I don't know if that's shine. There might have been a little barbel in there. But yeah, typically I try to shine them all the way up if I can, unless there's writing on them. But that should flow right down. Let's see if we can get that in there. If you can see, you shouldn't see an edge. It's just a sharp point. We go back. Ooh, I think I caught it. You can see a little bit different looking edge along there. That's your ride line. So here's what sometimes happens with a sharpener. And see that? Maybe you see it like starts shining, but that is a little beveled edge. Oh man. See, it's like a flat spot. So the scissor's sloping down, and then there's a little sharp flat spot that goes down. That is beveling, or some people might call that a semi-convex. That's a new term. I was doing beauty salons 12 years ago, and I didn't hear that term. It's something new. So they'll do that little bevel, and then they'll polish it real good, so it'll be nice and shiny. But you see this little, and then it starts sloping back. And they're calling that a semi-convex. I think that's just a lazy way of doing a convex edge. But if you're seeing that, all I'm saying is it probably will cut. It is technically sharp, but it's not going to stay sharp as long as someone who puts a nice convex edge on your scissors. So I'm hoping this helps you. That way when you get your sharpener in there, he's finished, he gives them back. Always do some test cuts, but also look at that edge. If you don't see a bevel, if you don't see a bevel, that's great. If you do see a bevel, you might want to mention to them, hey, that's got like a little bevel on it. Will that stay sharp long? I don't know. You decide whether you want that or not. You decide the way to discuss that with your sharpener. But I just want you to know the difference between a convex edge and someone who's put a bevel. Essentially, they're putting a beveled edge on a convex scissor. And the thing is it won't stay sharp as long. Whereas, okay, Pete comes in, I sharpen it convex. It might last you 2, 3, 4. If you're great clips, 2. You're lucky if you get 2. But 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 months. That's why you're paying anywhere from $25 to $50 for a sharpening, because you're going to get a super good sharpening that's going to last. So I try to give real good value like that to my customers. Super good work, and I give little gifts and stuff. Sometimes I'll bring in some cookies or something, but we try to give good value. And that's the difference between bevel and convex on a convex scissor. And I hope this helps you. Please put comments in if you don't understand what I'm saying, or if you need me to better explain something, or whatever. I don't mind. Like and comment if you can. Thank you. Have a great, great Christmas.